This woman rushed to the hospital to visit her injured boyfriend. His reaction left her speechless. For Taylor Naho'olewa, her boyfriend Colton Brock Bank was the love of her life. To say her world revolved around him would be an understatement. So when she received the news he had broken his back, she was devastated. However, once she arrived at the hospital, she was shocked by what he had to say. You won't believe this story. Brought together by their Mormon faith, Taylor had settled down in American Fork, Utah after moving from Texas when she met extreme snowboarder Colton Brock Bank. It was love at first sight for the couple, who began to date almost immediately. While Taylor knew that Colton's love of extreme sports came with its share of risks, it didn't mean she never worried. So when she got the call that he had been injured, it was almost too much to handle. It would be Valentine's Day 2014 when the incident occurred. Taylor was already pretty down in the dumps when Colton revealed he wouldn't be spending the special day with her. It seemed a snowboarding photo shoot in Park City had been scheduled, calling him out of town. After spending the day alone, Taylor received a call that would change her life forever. Colton had been injured during his photo shoot and had been taken to Alta View Hospital in Sandy, Utah. Taylor revealed to the local news, "It was like I had left my body. I had always feared for the worst. But when it actually happens, you just aren't prepared." The phone call had been made by one of Colton's good friends, hoping to keep Taylor calm, but wanted her to be realistic when it came to expectations. He calmly told her, "I don't like to be the guy to make these kinds of phone calls, but I've got some unfortunate news. We're in the hospital right now here at Alta View." Taylor had received such calls before due to the nature of Colton's job. He had already suffered through breaking his back, concussions, and even ankle surgery. However, something in his friend's voice made this call different from the others. Colton was seriously injured, and Taylor was stricken with worry. Colton's friends went on to reveal that the doctors believed he had broken his back again, and this time it was very serious. Refusing to sit idle, Taylor told the friend she would be there soon and rushed to the hospital in panic. However, when she arrived, she was in for a very startling revelation. Taylor prepared herself for the worst as she entered Colton's hospital room. Surrounded by his family and a few friends, he looked so helpless lying on a stretcher in a hospital gown with a neck brace. Taylor quickly rushed to his side, taking his hand and asking if he was okay. It was then Colton did something unexpected. Colton revealed a bouquet of flowers and handed them to Taylor. At this point, he was feeling a bit crummy for putting his girlfriend through so much stress and said, "I know I haven't always taken care of myself, but I want to take care of you." It seemed Colton wasn't too injured after all. At this point, Taylor was confused. Colton gave his mother some credit for the Valentine's Day flowers, stating he wanted to make sure her day was special. Moved by the gesture, Taylor ran over to his mother to give her a hug. However, Colton wasn't done with the surprises. With Taylor's back turned to Colton, he quickly stood up and removed the neck brace and gadgets attached to him. Hearing the commotion, Taylor quickly turned around, shocked to see that Colton's back wasn't broken at all. So what was really going on? Taylor's first reaction was to be angry. She couldn't believe Colton would put her through such a horrible ordeal. However, the anger soon melted away when Colton began to profess his love. "I want to spend every single day of my life with you. Oh, we definitely know where this is going." Colton dropped to one knee as Taylor watched, eyes wide. He then revealed a stunning ring. "I love you more than I could ever imagine, and I couldn't think of a better way to surprise you." Before Colton could even utter the words, "Will you marry me?" Taylor leaped into his arms and said yes. Tears soon began to flow between the couple as they embraced. What started off as a horrible day was ending better than Taylor could have ever imagined. Of course, Colton didn't work alone when it came to implementing his plan. Taylor's family had been in on the surprise as well. Colton wanted to make sure they could celebrate this special moment together. While some people may question whether a hospital was the right place for a proposal, Colton revealed to the local news that it was the perfect place because Taylor would never have expected it. Since he had been injured so many times before, he knew faking a serious accident would completely catch her off guard. And boy, he sure did. In order to make sure the prank went off without a hitch, Colton enlisted the help of the doctors at the hospital. Since they knew he was accident-prone, they agreed to the elaborate setup. The next step was to plant the seed in Taylor's mind that he wasn't on his A-game that day. According to Colton, Taylor was very nervous about his persistence to continue in extreme sporting events. That alone would be the perfect foundation for his elaborate proposal. I was kind of down-talking how I would perform at filming today at Park City, Colton revealed. I told her that I was probably going to end up getting wrecked, and I was really nervous, and so she's like, "You'll do great, babe." While Taylor's Valentine's Day began with tragedy, it certainly ended with a promise of a wonderful new life with the man of her dreams. The couple was wed in September of 2014 in a beautiful ceremony surrounded by family and friends. We wish them all the best and a lifelong happiness. Would you go through such elaborate lengths to propose to the one you love?